lessons this morning, there are two people who are angry. The first one that is angry is King Saul. He was angry for all the wrong reasons. King Saul was angry at David because he was basically jealous. David turned out to be a better warrior. David turned out to be a better person than Saul. And Saul was jealous of David. Saul was thinking that David was trying to steal his kingdom. Actually, David was not trying to steal anything from Saul. He was just trying to be a good soldier and a good son-in-law to Saul because he had married his daughter. He was just trying to be a good person. But Saul was so full of anger that everything that David did, even the good things, the things that were good for the nation of Israel, made Saul angry. Even to the point that Saul grabbed a spear and tried to kill his own son, Jonathan. Obviously, anger was not a good thing in the life of Saul. And even in the psalm reading, it said, flee anger. Doesn't help you. Anger's not good for you at all. It says there we should be patient. Even when there's conflict, even when there's problems like David had with Saul. He said, just be patient. There might be conflict now. The angry and the evil people might be causing you trouble. Be patient. The Lord's going to work it all out. Before you know it, if you're patient, all those conflicts will be done. Those evil people and those impatient people, those unrighteously angry people, they'll be done away with. You'll look for them, they'll be gone. And then there was a second person in the reading who was angry. That was Jesus. Pay special attention to this verse in Mark chapter 3, verse 5. After looking around at those Pharisees and those in the synagogue with anger, grieved at their hardness of heart. Notice that because it's the only time in the whole Bible where it says Jesus was angry. Because Jesus knew the Old Testament, he knew the Psalm where it says, forsake anger, don't be angry. Only time Jesus was angry. What made him angry? When people had hard hearts. When there was someone who was getting healed, and instead of being happy with the one that was healed, they were getting angry at Jesus because he didn't do it the way they thought he should do it. But this is the only time Jesus was angry. When Jesus cleared the temple, it didn't say he was angry, it said he was zealous. He was full of zeal for God's house and was not happy that people were using God's house the wrong way. That didn't make him angry, it made him zealous. The only time he was angry is when people, because they were selfish, were hurting God's children. That made Jesus angry. Only time you'll see it. Not like Saul. What the Scripture shows us this morning, don't be overtaken by anger. Anger can really change you. Saul was a good guy until he started getting angry. Then he started throwing spears at his son and his son-in-law and all sorts of people and making all sorts of bad decisions. That's what anger does. It makes you make bad decisions. Jesus' anger, for just a moment, caused him to confront those men and say, can't you just be happy that the man is healed? Why are you giving me such a hard time? I'm doing good, healing all sorts of manner of diseases, because the Lord's with me. But he didn't stay there. He moved on. He didn't stay angry. Because that's how the Lord has already shown us to deal with it. So this morning, if we have to be angry, let's be angry like Jesus. Angry at evil. Angry at those who are not loving to other people. And then, don't stay there. Go on. We don't want to end up like King Saul, right? How many of you would rather be like Jesus instead of King Saul? Jesus is the one to follow, right? So let's not be wrapped up in anger. Let's operate in love and in patience, like the Bible says. And in that, we will have a successful outcome of our lives. And we'll find out that all those conflicts and those things that make us upset, like the Bible said, you just wait. You'll see. They'll pass away. Don't need to be angry about it. Be patient. Trust in the Lord. He will make it work out for us. Okay? Amen. We'll just stand up.